No, I'm not gonna burn her out. It might not be interesting.
Oh, it's all dark.
Yeah, and she'll scream at you.
Hello?
She's screaming at you. She's like, what is that?
I can see you in the hole.
I can see you too.
The crew of the original Enterprise go back in time to 1986.
Can you do that again? That was so fast.
The crew of the original Enterprise go back... I can see you laughing.
No, that was me.
I can see her laughing.
No.
It's like, you know, the peripheral vision it's not that great, but like I can just see the white of your teeth showing up in the darkness. The crew of the original Enterprise go back in time to 1986. The replacement iPhone has arrived. So my plan is to restore this phone's backup onto this, send this one in to get its screen fixed, and then when I get this one back, I will resell this one. So hopefully I won't be out too many monies. Today, we ended up with a draft of the first episode of Kate Tectonics on paper. So,
well, not really on paper. We didn't print it or anything.
When I say on paper, I mean in PDF form.
Yeah, virtual paper form.
Virtual paper.
What does PDF stand for?
Pretty dang fun. We gotta bust out a few more scripts. I think we're aiming for 2 so that we can shoot 3 episodes in our first batch. Todd just arrived in Missoula. It's just after 7 o'clock right now, so he lives here now. So we can work on getting the Kate Tectonics set completed. Our equipment. I don't think I told you guys about the equipment, did I?
You said you got the loan.
Oh, yeah, okay. I briefly talked about it. But, nothing.
Yes.
So I mentioned last week that we got a loan for almost $20,000. With that money, we bought almost $20,000 worth of equipment. So we've got a Blackmagic Ursa Mini 4.6K on the way. We've got a really nice lens on the way. We've got a lighting kit, a Kino Flow lighting kit on the way. Also, those are very nice lights. We've got some C-stands and sandbags on the way so that we can put the lights up and not have them fall over. It's all very exciting things. We bought them for Kate Tectonics first, but these are all assets owned by the production company at large, so that once Kate Tectonics is going on and we are working on our next thing, like, we have equipment for that as well. We don't need to re-buy this equipment every time we want to launch a new thing. We're close-ish to having a Kate Tectonics logo. Do you feel like it would be helpful or very unhelpful to show the audience some of the final designs and get their thoughts on it?
I feel like I like what I like, and you like what you like, and they like what they like. So as long as you and I are mostly happy, I think that relieves a bunch of stress on us worrying about what the audience is going to want, because that gives us a whole level of stress to worry about.
That's kind of interesting, I guess, because I feel like I look at it the other way, where I have all this stress about we need to pick the best logo, whereas that stress kind of goes away if I'm just like, you guys pick.
I think I also tend to worry too much about what other people think, and worrying about what the audience is going to want. I'll end up stressing myself out, trying to convince myself that I don't want what I actually want, because what they want is better.
It's Todd Lee.
Hello, hello.
How many hours was your trip?
Altogether?
Yeah.
Like 18, I think.
18 hours?
17.
Not bad.
Today was
not bad.
Today was 11.
We got a smart lock put on the office.
All right. So I just can use my phone.
Now you just need to download the app, and then you get a digital key. Get it, kitty, get it. Get it. Yeah. So Glenn had a very relaxing day, I assume.
Yes.
Took the day off work.
Index and I slept for 6 hours together.
Nice.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Todd is staying in Stefan's old room while looking for an apartment, or have you already found one?
No.
Okay.
But I should
So
find one.
this is Todd's room for a week or so. There's not a hard deadline or anything, so like if you need more than a week, I'm not gonna kick you out.
No, man, that's nice of you.
Right, Kat?
Right. This is a map of Middle Earth I found in an alley.
Actually?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's sweet.
You weren't lying.
No.
That's cool.
Yeah, in an alley. Someone just threw it in there.
I'm gonna take this.
It's very heavy.
Okay. What was the event?
It was just a let's hang out and get to know each other kind of thing. We did it on Google Hangouts. I think that part of it was live streamed onto Gavi's channel.
So it was just a handful of people who watch my videos that wanted to hang out in their own space. That kind of blows my mind that because of things that I have done, there are groups of people forming relationships and friendships out in their own space.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's cool and stressful. It just
Why is it stressful?
because even if I sometimes don't like to admit it, that is an extreme amount of power that I wield online. Sure, my level of influence pales in comparison to someone like Tyler Oakley or Grace Helbig, but like, it's still huge, and there's that thing from Spider-Man where, like, with great power comes great responsibility, right? So it's just like the pressure of needing to make sure that I always do a good job with that power, with making sure that I'm never disappointing any. Well, that's impossible. I'm going to disappoint someone somewhere, but like, doing what I can to avoid disappointing mass numbers of people.
See, what works right now is that you have a pretty good base that, like, you know, is, as I said last time, is very, like, surprisingly just positive people. So, I mean, when you get that together, I mean, it kind of takes a life of its own. So you insert the positivity, and then it blossoms into the thing it is now.
On Reddit, it's pretty common for people to post videos, and they get, like, this giant spike of attention, right? That like, someone finds an obscure video of a dude who uses a hydraulic press to squish things, and then he gets a huge influx of traffic and a bunch of new subscribers. That kind of thing happening to my channel terrifies me, because like the consistent audience of what I'm doing right now video is 3,000 or 4,000 people, right? If for some reason something weird happens and 100,000 plus people flood into a video on one day, even just like 2% of those people decide to stick around, that's going to be a huge change in the makeup of the community of the channel. How is that going to make people who have been here forever feel? I'm sure some will react one way and some will react another. It's just like, I don't want that to happen. I like that the growth has always been very consistent and slow so that people can join in and like get the lay of the land and understand the vibe that goes on in the comment section. I don't want that to go away. Maintaining the integrity of the community is more important to me than the number of views or the amount of money that gets made on a video. It's cool that this thing happened is basically what I'm trying to say.
How would I go about getting a cat haul? You know, one like this. Oh, excuse me while I stretch here.
Oh, look at that bracelet you have on there.
I know. It's just, you know, sorry, I'm just really embarrassed.
Is that a right cat right bracelet?
It is. I'm so glad you noticed. I got this from, I think it was store.cinemastudios.com. There, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that happened.
And as a customer of store.cinemastudios.com, would you say that you're very satisfied?
I would give it 4.5 stars.
Okay.
Out of 5.
Okay.
I would say that Glenn was very gracious, very lovely to deal with. Mm-hmm. He even gave me a handshake.
Todd,
Hey, man.
this is your home now.
It is. It feels weird. It's going to have to take a little get used to, I think. Once I get my own place, it should feel kind of normal, I think. You've lived here now for
Over 4 years.
And you've lived here now for
Almost 3 years.
So when you transitioned from your places to here, was there like a weird kind of like, oh, this is a thing that has happened?
I don't really even remember.
This might sound kind of weird, but after I left the home, the nest for college, I never really felt like I had a home.
Okay.
I was just content to be wherever I was, as long as I, A, had people I enjoyed around me, and B, had a laptop or computer with internet access.
See, Ventura County was kind of my home. I lived everywhere in there. And now it's kind of like, oh, this is a new place. And, I don't know, I had friends, but they're always kind of spread out in different places. Here, it's like everyone's just kind of in one spot.
Probably my favorite thing about living in Missoula is that it has a sense of community that I have not experienced anywhere else that I've lived. When I was in Vancouver or London or Paris, like those are all huge places, so it's harder to find a sense of community within your city. It's not impossible. I'm sure there are people who do it, and I just did it wrong for a city that size. But in a place like this, I'm able to feel connected to pretty much everyone who lives in this city. It's big enough to have 2 Walmarts, all the big box stores, and corporate America and all that stuff that makes me feel right at home. But it's also small enough that it feels like I have at least some say in the future of Missoula. Freddy's!
Oh, excuse me.
What a nice bracelet you have there, Todd.
Run out, Freddy's.
Yeah. Man, that bracelet is just so cool.
Oh, you like it?
Oh, I almost tripped on your foot.
Oh, excuse me here while I just grab one of these fries here.
Wow, what a nice bracelet.
Oh, wow. Thank you for noticing.
Todd's been having fun playing with the fancy new lock on our office door. As you can see right now, it is unlocked.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's a nice wristband.
Thanks.
Oh, and now it's locked. Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Push of a button.
And watch, wait, just so in case you missed it. Opened. Locked. It's like magic.
So today there were primaries and or caucuses happening in Arizona, Idaho, and Utah for the Democrats, and Arizona, Utah, and American Samoa for the Republicans. As of right now, they've called Arizona for Clinton on the Democrat side, and they've called Arizona for Trump on the Republican side. I haven't been paying very close attention for the last week or so, so I don't know what's up with Idaho. I don't know who's leading there. Utah, I think they said was like 92% Sanders probably going to win there. And then I don't know anything about Utah for the Republicans. As far as the Democrats are concerned, it is looking more and more certain that Clinton is going to be the nominee there. It's hard to see how Sanders can overcome the delegate deficit. But, who knows? We'll see what happens. As far as I can tell, there aren't any results from Idaho or Utah in yet. Yeah, Arizona has 20% of the vote reporting. Clinton took 60% of the vote there. Idaho has 0% reporting. Utah has 0% reporting. So, I'll just look at this in the morning. It's relatively early, too. It's 10:30, and I'm already going to bed. Nice. I hope you guys had a good day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.